We will now start with our chicken soup. That's the next on the agenda. So that's chicken corn soup. So we start with trying a little bit of onion, which is all chopped up. And this is just mazola oil. We need to saute the onions. We don't really need to brown them too much. As this is being sauteed, I have marinated prior to some chicken breast, which we will use. It already has the garlic and ginger in it, and a little bit of black pepper. As the onions are being sauteed, you can see the onions now sauteed. We're not burning them. So now we put the meat in it, the chicken breast, which we've turned into small slices. And all you need is about 150, 200 grams. We'll fry it until it gets a little whiter. That's indicating the meat is being cooked. And at the same time, we try to make it into smaller pieces. Now we will add 2 chicken bouillon. Or if you have broth, you can use broth instead. But since I don't have it, I'm going to use the bouillon. And because we're using the bouillon, there's a lot of salt in it. So make sure that you do not add too much salt, or probably not even any salt, until you taste it. We reduce the heat a little bit. We're going to be using the broth. The whole amount will be the broth. So I'm using 750 mils of water. So instead, that'll be the bouillon. You don't need any. I'm sorry, that'll be the broth. So you won't need any water. That's all done. You can tell. Now we're going to add 750 mils of water, which is like a cup and a half. So bring it up to a boil. We have our cream corn ready. I don't know, you might, in Britain or other places, they might not have cream corn. That's what it is here in Canada and in the US. but you can certainly use corn niblets. But if you use that, then you make sure that you have to cook them prior to and almost kind of grind them to this kind of consistency. So we will dump a can of that. We'll still let it simmer. Now remember, we are cooking for 4 people, so probably each one will get a bowl full. If you have more people, obviously you need a little bit more. And there'll be more water. You can add more, as Chef Wong would say, add more water. So as this is simmering, this is egg corn soup, chicken corn soup. So we need a couple of eggs in there. Whisk it. I use the yolk and the white of the egg. Some people just use the white of an egg, but to me, why waste it? If you do not have cream corn, then use corn niblets, but you'll have to cook them a little bit more, and you'll have to probably put to a blender because you need this consistency, or a hand mixer if you have. So now we bring it to a boil, and we're going to add the eggs. And we'll whisk it with a fork so you don't get too many lumps. Now you can see the eggs have turned into little threads. Now if you're using niblets, it might not turn out as thick as that. So you can add like a teaspoon of cornstarch in a paste and add to the mixture. So that'll bring the thick consistency to a little bit thicker. Looks like we need a little bit of pepper in this one. So that'll be like about 1/4 teaspoon. Or to taste. So our soup's ready. All we need to do is we can garnish it a little bit now. So this is ready to go. We will add some garnish to it when we serve. So here we have chicken cream corn soup.